Hello there everybody, it's time for my one video a month. So, which YouTuber have I decided to make the video on? Well, someone very important. I have decided to make this video on H3H3 Productions. Or more specifically on Ethan and his wife Hila. Two very beautiful people who have graced us with their presence. Mr. Ethan has a lovely wife, Hila, and Mr. Ethan himself is a very, very, very sexy man. I mean, look at him. He is the epitome of style. From the graceness of his clothes, the ruggedness of his hair, the way his eyebrows furl up when he is happy. The man has a lot of beautiful character. Anyway, I'm gonna leave my man crush alone, and we're gonna get into why I'm making this video. Alright, now rather than hit you with a bunch of boring stuff, let's sort through the cliff notes now, shall we? You see, Ethan and Hila made a video criticizing a video made by Matt Hoss. Then Matt Hoss decided that he would get all mad about it and start to spout a bunch of crazy demands on Ethan and Hila. Now Ethan and Hila did not conform to his demands, so of course he filed a DMCA attack on them to have the video taken down. And after a bunch of back and forth, they somehow ended up in court to have the whole damn thing settled. Okay, now a lot of you may not understand this, but here on YouTube, there's a bit of an unspoken rule, which is unless someone is seriously harassing you, and we're talking about like multiple videos stalking your arse, you don't flag down their videos, right? YouTubers have a live and let live agreement because we're all here sharing this platform, and we shouldn't be infighting and starting arguments with each other unless it's for the sake of others' entertainment, you know, like the people who watch our videos. But, of course, with so many people on YouTube, someone would not follow the rules because he, well, either decided that he was above them or that he was better than the rules. And so these two found themselves in court defending their critique of Mr. Matt Hoss and trying to define what online critique truly is. Oh, on a side note here, if you're wondering just how much a court case might run you, you know, when you're defending fair use, well, thankfully, Mr. Ethan decided to inform us. So let's listen to him.
Hundreds of thousands of dollars later, hundreds of thousands of dollars later, hundreds of thousands of dollars later,
hundreds of thousands of dollars, of dollars, of dollars. That's a lot of cash, right? That is a lot of cash. And anyway, long story short, they won the case, right? They won the freaking case. Oh, it's a happy day. Now, you might be wondering, why am I celebrating these two, right? Why did I say that they helped save YouTube, or they strengthen YouTube? They have become one of the pillars of free speech on YouTube, whether they know it or not. So, let me just say why. Okay, explain in time. This is gonna be good. Now, let's talk about law. Law! You see, the law is lazy, right? I need you to understand that law, the actual law, you know, is a very lazy thing. Because the legal court system is often tied up so much that everything is a mess and nothing really ever gets done. So, for the sake of expediency, the law often operates by referring back to things called precedent, right? And in these cases in the past, where the exact same thing or something similar enough has happened, they will use that to draw from for information. And what I mean by that is, when I say that the law is lazy, I mean that a case can be handled faster by just ruling in the same verdict as a previously similar case. Oh, okay. So, with Ethan and Gila win in this particular case, that means now going forward, any other YouTuber who finds themselves in a sticky situation can now draw from Ethan and Gila's case to defend themselves. That's why I say that Ethan and Gila have become one of the pillars of free speech here on YouTube. Because from now on, anytime some shit like this happens, any YouTuber can draw from their actions. So, the Ethan and Gila Accords have been formed. And earlier when I said precedent, that's what I meant. Because Ethan and Gila have now set that precedent. This is a very important moment in YouTube. Yes, the H3H3 Accords are now logged into the books. Oh, this is so good. This is really, really good. I love it. Fucking love it. As I said, this is a big step for critique here on YouTube, and an even larger step for fair use and what fair use constitutes itself as. This is a win on so many levels that is absolutely ridiculous. So, to the very attractive Gila, and to the sexy man, I swear I'd have your children if I could, Ethan, thank you. Thank you so very much. Now in the future, will there be people who try to abuse it, people like, who claim that their reaction videos are in the same context as Ethan? They'll be wrong, because there are a lot of shite, reaction videos out there, and they'll abuse it. But as long as it's there, I think he said in the video that it has a clear difference between like a jinx or something between. Anyway, right? There's a lot of things I don't know, but I do know that this is very, very good. So to all of you out there, I'm happy. I am genuinely happy today. That is a rare thing, right? I mean, me and my band, we almost broke up over some drugs one night and some incidents with a Filipino girl, but we stayed together. And I wake up and I see this, like, oh, it's a good day to be alive. It's a good day to be alive. Anyway, I'll see you all next month when I decide whoever the hell I'm going to make a video on. I'll talk to you then.